Hi, my name is Doug, and I work with Hostetler Log Homes. I've been in the log home industry for over 21 years, and the reason I'm making this video is because I want to address a question that a lot of people ask me, and that question is, why do log homes require more investment to build than a conventional house? And to me, that's an invalid question, because the question should really be, why are 2x4 or 2x6 conventional homes, whatever you want to call them, why are they so inexpensive? And the answer is simple. They're inexpensive compared to a log home because log homes are built to a different standard, and they're built differently. In my mind, log homes should be what the standard of homes should be built to. Log homes have a whole different type of safety, health, strength. They're an entirely different animal. Let's look at safety. So, log homes are built with solid walls. This wall behind me is 15 courses of 8-inch thick log walls. That in itself makes this house so many times stronger than a 2x4 home. We can withstand 4 times the wind that a home built with 2x material can. We can withstand a lot more wind pressure, snow pressure. It's just a different type of construction that lends itself to safety of the inhabitants of the home. Very seldom, if ever, will you ever see an article or a news story where a log home blew down, but it happens to the conventional homes, unfortunately. Now, the other one is health. Again, these are solid log walls behind me, solid wood, 8 inches thick of solid wood. A conventional home is built with cavities, 16-inch or 24-inch on center cavities, depending on the type of 2x used. And inside those cavities, you can grow mold, mildew. Insects could live inside those cavities. Mice, rats, snakes, bats, you name it, they can live inside there. It would be very, very difficult for a log home wall to be invaded by any of those. And if it was, you would know it pretty quick, because log home walls are extremely honest walls. You would see sign pretty quick of anything. But even it would almost be impossible. Log homes are also, when it comes to fire, a totally different animal than a 2x home. Because the logs are solid, their flash point is so much higher than a 2x home. In reality, a wall of a 2x home is, let's say half-inch of drywall, 7/16 or maybe a half-inch of OSB, and then you've got fiberglass or blown insulation or foam insulation. Then you've got house wrap, and then vinyl. Not in that order. OSB would be on the outside, not the inside. But anyway, so you're looking at maybe at best 1.5 inches between you and the environment outside. And then look at a log home. You're looking at least, if it's a 6-inch log, 5.5. But most log homes these days are 8-inch thick logs. So you've got a whole lot of different standard between you and the outside. Even, let's say, if you built your log home in the woods like a lot of people do, and you've got hunters, an errant round that could be, hundreds of yards away, would probably make it through a vinyl home's wall, where a log home more than likely would stop it. Now, you could argue the different calibers and so forth, but for most part, a log home is going to be so much more stronger than a conventional home. With that being said, this is why I made the comment I did. Log homes should be the standard of how homes should build. Again, because of strength, safety, beauty, their ability to protect its inhabitants. I've had a customer that in our Adirondacks was hit by a tornado, sent me a picture of, I think it was 10 or 12 tall pine trees leaning against their house. Um, I think they had um, minimal damage, gutters and so forth, but and a broken window. But at no time were the inhabitants of that house in risk of losing their life or bodily damage. Where I certainly wouldn't want to be in the middle of that tornado with a 2x4 home. It could have been a different story. But that's just my belief, and that's why I believe that log homes, yes, require more investment, but it's a difference. Do you want to live in a 2x4 home, or do you want to live in safety and style in a log home? Now, I granted most people, there's a lot of people that can't afford a log home, and all they can afford is conventional home, and that's great. Conventional homes, if they're built right, are great structures. And it's a good place to start in your life. It's a good place to build equity so you can one day afford a log home. That's how I think. But again, I just want to address that question. The other thing is, log homes inherently are built with different appointments. Say, if you priced a Hosteller home, we price custom cabinets, solid wood floors. We price high quality appointments such as Andersen windows, and fireplaces are included and so forth. So it's not a starter home per se, and that would lend itself to more of an investment. Log homes are handcrafted homes of a type of beauty that the clientele that I talk to desire, and that's a good thing. So I hope this answered some questions, and I hope to maybe make a few more videos to address price points of log homes and maintenance of log homes and designing log homes. I've been doing this for a long time. So anyway, I hope you learned something today, and have a great day.